Hi everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to this cooking demonstration. This video in particular is going to be about using Epicure products with other cookware. So I have many other videos on Epicure cookware. If you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you check them out. Trust me, if you don't have them yet, there are so many amazing products that you're going to want to have in your kitchen. They're going to save you tons of time, especially the steamers. I have a whole video just on the multi-purpose steamer and talking about the benefits and what you can use to make with the magic purple box. And then I have a video also on all the other silicone cookware as well too. And they're all amazing products. However, I always get the question, do I have to have the cookware in order to use Epicure or in order to purchase some of the food? And the answer is no. No, you don't. You don't need to have the cookware. Is the cookware amazing? Yes. But you do not need to have the cookware to purchase some of the amazing food products, the seasonings, the spices, the meal solutions. You don't need to have the cookware. So what I'm going to talk about today are some popular kitchen items, some kitchen tools that you would have probably at home or that you may have, and how you can use Epicure with those particular items. So I know a big thing right now is the Instant Pot. A lot of you have an Instant Pot, and it's an amazing tool. We have one. So here are all I'm going to talk a little bit about. So I've got my Instant Pot, my wok, and my air fryer. And these are all kitchen tools. Even though I use the steamer probably at least once a day, we still use these kitchen appliances all the time. We still use them frequently. So I just wanted to talk about how you can use these tools. So let's start with the Instant Pot. The best thing for the Instant Pot is soups. That's what we use it for most often. We make soups in it often. So you can buy some soups that are in the meal solution, prepackaged soups like this with the seasonings. So this is the Thai coconut soup, and you're literally going to just be, this is the seasoning, right? This is the seasoning that you would mix with the coconut milk and all the other items. It has the instructions and the ingredients and everything on the back here. What we use most often in there is we make our own soup. So for example, squash soup. So we would cook our squash in there with, if we're putting carrots or apples or onions or whatever else we're putting in there, it cooks it instantly, right? And then the broth. These are the best broths, way less sodium than your average, what you would find at the grocery store. So there's the Nourish broth, which is formerly the chicken broth, vegetable broth, and a miso broth. So I have all three of these. We use them all. So depending on, again, what kind of soup you're making, you can choose which broth you want to be putting in. So these broths are super, super handy to have because no matter what soup you're making, broccoli cheddar soup, oh, so good. So depending on what soup you're making, doesn't matter what your vegetables you're putting in it, doesn't matter what you're putting in it, these broths are amazing. Another amazing thing is things like stews, right? So you could be using, the home-style chicken stew or any homemade stews. We've got lots of seasonings that you could, the 3 onion or the rosemary garlic, whatever seasoning you want to be putting into your stew, you could be making stews. Another amazing thing that I use the Instant Pot for is the chili. So this chili is actually very, very quick and it doesn't take a lot of time without the Instant Pot. But I like to let my chili really simmer together and, so it has that flavor throughout. So the Instant Pot makes this chili amazing. So I've made the chili in the Instant Pot. Another few other things, like the pulled pork. We make pulled pork, pulled chicken. So those are all, I don't have those meal solutions with me right now. The beef stroganoff is one that you could do in there for sure. I'm trying to think of other ones I don't have that. The butter chicken would be a really good one to do in the Instant Pot. This is the whole chicken, the rotisserie chicken, that you could do for sure in the Instant Pot. You could do it probably even in the air fryer. They might not fit in the air fryer, but so these are all just examples of things that you could use for the Instant Pot. We'll talk about the wok next. So I actually use the wok frequently. Epicure has an amazing wok if you don't have a wok. And what I use the wok for mostly is stir fries. So there are so many varieties of stir fries that the meal solutions. So Thai stir fry is one of my favorites. Sweet and sour stir fry. You could go with something like the General Tao you could use chicken, you could use beef, you could use cauliflower. I made this with cauliflower before. The Pad Thai, the beef and broccoli stir fry, that is awesome in the wok. We made that many times in the wok. Tandoori chicken, we made that in the wok. There are so many different meal solutions that you could be making in the wok as well, okay? So the wok is a handy thing to have around. And then I'm gonna talk about the air fryer. So the air fryer, we've made chicken wings. So there's a meal solution for buffalo seasoning. So chicken wings is a great thing. You can make your own chicken tenders. We've done that before. So there's the Southern baked, gluten-free, kind of like a shake and bake version, but it's gluten-free. So the Southern bake breadcrumb, you could make your own like chicken tenders. What else have we made? I've made chicken kebabs with seasoning. So I'm just gonna talk about some of the seasonings. I've made chicken ranch kebabs using the ranch seasoning, made those in there. So really you can cook anything in the air fryer and use whatever seasonings you would like. A big thing that we use in our air fryer is like to bake cauliflower. So, and the new creamy garlic hummus is a great seasoning for cauliflower. It's really great. So bake the cauliflower and then with a little mayo and the creamy garlic hummus seasoning, we toss that. It's so delicious. A mango curry would be another amazing thing to top even cauliflower or anything really. Fries, so cutting up your own potatoes or your own sweet potatoes. So there's lots of different seasonings again that you could season your like a rosemary garlic seasoning. They literally have specific oven roasted potatoes or oven fry seasonings. And then the chipotle seasoning to dip your fries and sweet potato fries in. This is by far like one of my favorite things to dip. So delicious. Just a little bit of, mayo or Greek yogurt or sour cream, depending on what you have. And so it's just amazing. So that's just like a handful of things that you can use your appliances for. Oh, I'm trying to think of like something like a magic bullet or a blender. I was just talking about the hummus and made me think of, you could be using, I use my magic bullet to make really quick hummus, a can of chickpeas, the hummus, there you go. So there's so many meal solutions and seasonings that you can be using with other appliances. You don't need to have the Epicure cookware. I again, just wanted to reiterate that question that I get often. Is the Epicure cookware amazing? Yes, it is. And again, if you haven't checked out my video, the steamers, the silicone, the sheet pan liners, and there are amazing pieces that you are going to want. But if you don't have them and you maybe can't afford them right now, then you should be hosting a cooking class so you can get them free or half off. But that's another video. But if you can't afford them right now, just know that you can use these meals and these seasonings to make a delicious, healthy meal with other appliances. Okay, you don't need to have the Epicure cookware. So that was my short little video about that. If you have any questions, please give me a shout. Thanks so much and have a great day.